Hey, Warrior Saints. Glad to have you beautiful people with us as we continue our conversation from yesterday. You know, this conversation's gone in a great direction, I think, fun. Um, in Peter, First Peter, he talks about being sober-minded. And I was studying the Greek, and I mean, I guess the word roughly translates to sober. But he uses that Paul. I mean, I think he's Pauline, the author. Anyways, he uses that Pauline language of gird up your minds in chapter 1. Therefore, gird up your minds, be sober, set your hope fully upon the grace that is coming to you at the revelation of Jesus Christ. And, excuse me, gird up your minds is reminiscent of Paul's Ephesians, gird up your loins with the gospel of truth. I mean, I think that, and it's the same word, so it's probably deliberate. It's probably connected there. But when I think what's going on here, like with gird up your loins, I mean, sorry to be crass on the internet, but I mean, when, in the ancient world, soldiers would gird their loins because, that's a sensitive area. You don't want any sharp blows that, takes you out of the fight. I mean, we do that in football. They wear cups. I mean, it's, you know what I mean? Like it's, all right. So it's that same type of protective for your mind, right? Don't let your mind be exposed. It's, a sensitive area, and the things that we consume and absorb, which is, I mean, you and I deal with it every day with our people, right? I mean, like our warrior saints, all the stuff on, like, you can't expose your mind, on the battlefield of the internet or in the battlefield of life without some kind of protection and knowledge and understanding. You know what I mean? Because just as a soldier would go out on the battlefield, if his neck was exposed, he would lose his head. So too will warrior saints, Christians, Orthodox Christians, any person whose mind is unprotected and exposed, get the proverbial head chopped off when they're out there. I mean, you've got to, and look, stupid people out there are going to comment on, we're going to cut this into a reel and we're going to put that quote up there for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, whatever. And people are going to, they're going to come after that quote. But the truth of the matter is, gird up your minds. Anyways,
you have to.
Yeah.
Like, we put helmets on kids when they're little.
Yeah.
To keep them because of the soft spot and the self-destruct button that they show up with. Like, you have to do stuff to protect that mind. The mind controls so much. The mind, and when we let other things in, we expose it. And if we're not prepared for what that exposure is going to look like, we're going to get caught. And then we're going to get into the self-protective stuff of our own opinions that we talked about last week. And we're going to want to just protect ourselves, protect our ego, protect our fragility. I saw someone today posted something on Facebook, and someone commented that he disagreed with it. And the comment on the disagreement was basically summarized with the phrase, "take a seat." And he actually used the words at the end of it. If you don't like it, then take a seat. Like, what does that even mean? You're on the internet. You're already sitting.
Yeah. But what is that? I mean, what do you see that meaning?
I mean, he threw something out that was controversial. Someone disagreed with it. And he's telling them to, back off. If you don't like what I'm saying,
sit down.
Go away. Yeah, sit down and keep your mouth shut. Or unfriend me or block me, whatever he's actually meaning. But the idea I see in it is just, if your ideas are if you're so convinced of what you're talking about that you're willing to put it on the internet, then you have to be so convinced of it that you're able to withstand the criticism that comes without having to tell everyone that you're a bubble boy, that you need to protect yourself from everything around you. Protect your mind on the front end so that when that stuff comes in, you're convinced and you're convicted and you understand it enough that you can actually sit and have the conversation with someone and defend your argument. You can, as we used to have to do in math class, show your work.
Yeah. Great. Hey, Warrior Saints, thank you so much for being with us. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. It helps us get the word out there. And if you want more, visit us at warriorsaints.org and subscribe to Understanding the Bible. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.